to school, back to school. Everybody's back to school. I am gonna edit that out. I hope I do. I don't know. It depends on how bad I hate myself that day. Hello, fellow monsters. As you can see in the title down below, we're gonna be talking about back to school. Because for parents, it's the greatest time of the year, and I'll explain why. When I was a kid, there was a commercial on TV, which was, I believe, a Target commercial. I can't remember. But it was that Christmas song of It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year, and it was played for back to school. And I hated that song, and I hated that commercial for that reason of parents celebrating their kids going back to school. I was very snotty, I was very bratty, and I was very...
Parents should love their kids and be sad that they have to go back to school.
Well, now I have kids, and yes, it is the most wonderful time of the year. I will be the first to admit I'm not a very creative parent. I like those Pinterest ideas and those Pinterest crafts and everything. A lot of these crafts require you to like buy a lot of stuff, and it's like, you know, that's a little out of my pocket. And I love my kids, I want to give them projects to do, but I mean, for every day for the entire summer, just to keep them happy and busy and occupied and away from the tablets, really? Like, that's gonna get expensive real quick, like real expensive real quick. I tried, you know, we have coloring books, we had you know, craft projects from stuff that they got for Christmas and everything the years before, which was great, kept us all busy. And we've had movie nights and what have you, but it gets so old so quick, and it gets so boring so quick, and even my oldest would get upset that I wouldn't let her just sit on the tablet and do nothing for a day. I sympathize, because there's some days where you just don't want to do anything. You just want to sit and relax and do nothing. It ended up being more than just a day. But it's because I ran out of ideas. I ran out of ideas so quick. Whose idea is it to have such a long summer break for kids? I'm running out of ideas to keep her busy, and she's forgetting a lot of her school stuff. Granted, she has workbooks. I didn't let her forget a lot of her school stuff, thankfully. But there's some kids that aren't as fortunate to have workbooks and everything throughout their summer, and they tend to forget everything by the time the new school year comes around, and now they're in a higher grade and they're expected to know everything. Common sense. It's not so common. And apparently whoever created this school district system has zero common sense, because kids' minds are just constantly going, and they don't need such a long break. And I remember even when I was a kid during summer break, I was quite excited to go back to school because it was such a long break and I was so bored and there was nothing to do other than Saturday morning cartoons, which doesn't exist anymore. What happened to childhood? While I love my kids, and I would love my oldest especially to be at home more and for me to spend more time with her and everything, which I have been embracing this whole summer, I don't normally get so much time with her because I have to share her with school, and her dad and I are divorced, so I have to send her over to his place and she comes back to me, and I share her during the school week. So I don't really get a whole lot of one-on-one time with her, which really sucks. But all at the same time, it sucks even more when I have nothing for her to do, and the entire summer is so long, and I'm sitting here, I'm bored, she's bored, and I'm just like, God, when does school start up again? I'm sorry. But yeah, now as a parent, I am quite happy that she's going back to school. Not for the freedom factor, but more of I don't have a lot of projects for her to do. I run out of ideas really quickly. She even runs out of ideas really quickly. We try to come up with stuff, and it just doesn't happen all the time. So that's my thoughts on it all. She's going into the 3rd grade, so yeah. I am ecstatic for her, as well as quite emotional. I had a bad 3rd grade year, but I don't want to get into that. I just had a horrible teacher. Horrible teacher. God, that woman was from Satan's asshole or something. Anyway, that's all for today. Always remember, yin yang is balance, and the balance lies within yourself. I hope you guys have a fabulous day. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I'll have it over here this time. I love you guys so much. I'll see you in the next video. Please have a fabulous day if I haven't said that already. Bye! I'll see you Friday!